But all people all over the world can surely know it is no secret what God can do in their lives.
Well, actually, Cliffie got his start from my grandfather.
Is that right?
Yeah. So he was in the original band. So that's what... my grandfather was the first singing cowboy on radio back in 1926 and 1930-31, and became one of the members. He was Donner Dave in the Beverly Hillbillies, which was the #1 group at the time on radio.
Oh, really?
And Stuart Hamblen, the Covered Wagon Jubilee, was the first one he formed. And then he also formed, almost at the same time, Stuart Hamblen and his Lucky Stars. Cliffie Stone happened to be in both groups.
What was Cliffie playing?
The bass.
Bass guitar?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So the bass, the big bass. The big bass.
Stand-up bass.
Oh, the stand-up bass.
Yeah. Huh.
So that's what he was playing.
Wow.
And Wesley Tuttle was also part of his group. Eddie Cletro was also in his group. Actually, Patsy Montana was in his group as well. He actually named her. So he had, I think it was Monty Montana on his, which was Monty lived around this neighborhood as well somewhere. And Monty came on his show and he introduced Patsy as his niece. And so it was Patsy Montana, and it sort of stuck. And so she got her name from him as well. So yeah, he was very instrumental in starting a lot of groups. But yeah, actually we have right over here, we have this nice little cowboy, the saddle, in the Newhall Walk of Fame. So, and here we go. Here's his saddle right here, bronze saddle. We actually had it dedicated last year.
Oh, he was an actor.
So, oh yeah, he was an actor too. He was the he was always the bad guy. He always got casted as the bad guy. He was actually the main bad guy in Arizona Kid, Roy Rogers' film Arizona Kid. But you'll see him in the back of in the John Wayne scenes, Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, Sons of the Pioneers. I mean, one of his best friends was not only Roy Rogers but also Tim Spencer. So he knew those guys great, and yeah, he did a lot of bad guy roles. So it's really kind of funny. You see a fight scene and all of a sudden you realize, oh, Roy Rogers just sucked my grandfather and knocked him down. So yeah, there was all sorts of things like that going on. So they'd be like really good friends, and they go like, John Wayne go, hey Stuart, we're gonna go film a movie. We need someone riding a horse. Come on, and he'd be like, okay, and off they went. And,
what did your grandfather leave you with? What words of wisdom?
I guess one of the things that I always remember is he always told us that if we were ever in trouble, didn't matter what the trouble was, if we made it to the front door, we were protected. He was going to do anything in his power to protect us. Huh. So that's one thing I always remember about him. But he was. I mean, it was always fun. Whatever we were doing, it was always fun. I mean, I can't tell you how many Sunday afternoons after church we'd sit down at their place in Santa Clarita, and the whole family would come over and we'd just laugh. I mean, it was just so much fun.
Wow, that's wonderful.
He was a
master
storyteller. I mean, he could tell stories and weave pictures with his words. Just unbelievable. And I remember that I can't tell you how many times as a kid I fell asleep at the foot of his bed listening to him tell stories. And he could weave them good. Oh man, he was an amazing storyteller.
I remember too the great thrill I got when Billy Graham asked me to come to New York to sing that song at Madison Square Garden. That night the place was packed out. Was that someone you may have longed for added strength, your courage to renew? Do not be disheartened, for I have news for you. It is no secret what God can do, what He's done for others, He'll do for you. With arms wide open, He'll pardon you. It is no secret what God